Hey, what's up, everybody? Got one for you tonight. Little story about a new LCS I visited last week and a couple pickups. See, I got my sunshine mining stuff out and one minting round. Trying to work on the collection, get it together to pick up a few pieces. You saw my short, you know which one I got, but I did get another one also to fill one of the holes. But the LCS story is my LCS closed there, what, 2 months ago? And I've been kind of hitting different ones and went into a small one and introduced myself, spoke to the owner, kind of looked around on what he had and didn't see much of vintage silver at all. So I asked him, do you have any vintage? He said, yes, I do. I said, you got what, poured bars, art bars? He said, I got both. I said, great. And I'm thinking, wonderful. I said, kind of stood there for a minute. Both of us quiet. I said, can I take a look? Because I didn't see him anywhere around. So I asked nicely. He said, they're in the safe. I said, okay. Kind of just stood there. I said, so what do you got? He says, I'm not selling any vintage right now. I said, can I ask why? He said, well, vintage carries a premium and nobody's paying the premium right now. I said, true, and I understand that. I don't have a problem paying premiums on collectible vintage. I said, I'm a collector, stacker. We can sit down and look it up. We can value it. We can get comps off eBay if you want. And he said, nope, I'm not getting it out of the safe. I have never, in all the years that I've been buying precious metals, collecting, ever walked into an LCS that wouldn't even let you look at the stuff. I mean, wouldn't even get it out of the safe, wouldn't anything. So I turned around and I left. And I won't be going back. So, and I imagine maybe there's more of them out there doing it, but I figured right now with the way prices are fluctuating that if you're gonna market, you might mark it up high on me. Maybe we can negotiate a little bit. And like I said, for rare stuff, I'm willing to pay. I don't have a problem. I'm not broke. I can buy it. But as I said, I laughed politely, told him, okay, thanks, goodbye. So, wild times, I guess, huh? Well, get back to the sunshine mining. I got the minting round. I do have a 1984 Merry Christmas sunshine round. The safety award. This one's really nice. This is the Sunshine Mine First 100 Years Centennial Round. This one I got in a trade with Silver Struck. We traded some sunshine stuff back and forth. This is the minting. This is the Sunshine Mining No Date. Then I have the dated rounds here. I am missing a couple, but I was able to fill a hole with this one. 1981 Sunshine Mining in the original packaging. I'm going to leave it in the packaging, which is going to drive me nuts with my OCD that it's not in the tube. But if I ever come across another one that's not in the original packaging, I will probably buy it just to put it in the tube and leave this one alone. So that filled that hole to 81, 82. And a couple days ago, I was able to pick up one more to fill the hole. Let me get it out here. Very nice looking 1983. I didn't have an 83, but guess what, kids? Now I do. This will be going in a nice capsule right here with the rest of them. And that hole's filled there. So now I have 81 through 89. Or 80, I shouldn't say through 89, through 87. I'm missing the 88. I got two 89s out there, my fault. I'm missing the 88. I'm also missing the 1992, which I swore I had, but I cannot find it anywhere. That's unfortunate. Then, of course, the elusive legends that are the 94, 95. I've never seen them, and I shouldn't say I haven't, but when I did, the price tag on them was, yeah, it made me kind of lose my breath. But that is what I've been working on. Like I said, with prices up, I'm trying to fill holes in my collection. I know I received a couple comments about I should be buying generic and stacking for ounces and not for generic, and I could bought so much more silver if I bought generic. Folks, I bought a lot of generic silver, and I fortunately have a bunch still. Even though I traded several hundred ounces off there back when it was over 100 in the GSR to kind of boost my population with, or boost my gold holdings. I got a lot of constitutional, which I got a couple boxes right here. As you can see, I mean, it was for dimes. I've got 2 guardhouse boxes of dimes. I mean, some of these dimes are even BU. I've got a bunch of 1952s, 56 hole rolls. I mean, I collected constitutional back when constitutional was cheap. Junk 90, whatever you want to call it. I also did a lot of coin roll hunting. And I did that for years because it's basically free freaking silver. So people that have commented I should be buying generic and I should be stacking for the SHTF, I've already done all that stuff 10, 15 years ago. So this is what I'm doing now, and I enjoy this. I enjoy collecting, and I enjoy spending my money that I work for where I want. We'll leave it there. I hope everyone had a great day today. I'll probably post this video tomorrow on Thursday as I just got home. Going to get me something to eat. Tonight it's candied jalapeno venison brats that I make myself because I got all the equipment to process it. Going to throw in some onions in there and some good baked beans. Be a great supper. Other than that, let me know what you think in the comments as always, folks. Hit the like button. Subscribe. It doesn't cost you a dime. Later.